bullying, pride, prejudice. It's never ending. Humans are supposed to be smart, but yet we show our stupidity daily on a constant basis. Will we ever learn? If you don't like it, well, welcome to I'm Negative, so just deal with it. Here to speak about it is Tauntaun and Mr. Dupoint. Now let's get to the point.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to I'm Negative, so just deal with it. And of course, it's Saturday, February 25th, 2023, second month into the year of 2023, and we're still alive and still surviving. Here we are, Mr. Dupoint. That's Alan Cousin A.K.A. Mr. Dupoint, because of course I just get straight to the point. And of course, the best host and the greatest and the number one primary here, Tauntaun. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you, Mr. Dupoint?
I'm here. But I'm happy though, so I guess that means that life should be good, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, we're going to start doing more shows. We're going to start making sure our shows are here for you. And of course, we're going to find a way to make it so we can do shows we can call in the future. But as of right now, we figure, you know what? No need to hear your voices. You're here to hear ours. So, speaking with that, let's talk about what we believe you need to hear about. Because, of course, we're not here to give you information. We're not here to give you facts. We're here to just basically give you opinions because there's idiots everywhere. And we want to make sure you understand how much idiocy happens in this place called Earth. So, speaking on that, let's talk about first. As you know, as always, we've been seeing it come up, go down. Reparations. And there are so many people out there on Twitter and on social media talking about reparations. Why is it that blacks need the reparations? God, they're not slaves. I mean, Jesus. But I don't think they truly understand what's going on. What do you think, Tauntaun?
Yeah, it goes way deeper than the current status of things today. I think that's what everybody tends to focus on. My family didn't have slaves. I don't have any slaves. We were all poor. But yet, they were able to own land. Even if you were poor, at the end of the day, if you're a landowner, you still had more wealth than the average black person that wasn't even considered a citizen or a human being. So we can start there.
And also, I'm not trying to be mean, so please understand when I say this, but as I said, I am known as Mr. Dupoint, getting to the point. I truly despise when people tell me the three words they really shouldn't say, which is, I was poor too. Because they don't understand black poor versus white poor. Because trust me, there is a difference. And here's the thing. White poor means you still had a home you could purchase because you were allowed to do that. You still had better jobs because guess what? You were accepted into that job and got hired. You went to better schooling because you were white, so you were privileged to get better education. And even though you were white poor, it was simply because your family had money but was smart enough not to spend it on you and put it in savings and put it in nice checking accounts to pass it on to you when you wanted to go to college or when they passed away and wanted to will it to you so you can have what they call, wait for it, generational wealth. Wealth. Which, guess what? Who didn't get the opportunity to get that? Oh, black people. Because first of all, we couldn't own shit until 1965. Second of all, even after 1965, people still didn't hire us for jobs. Banks still didn't give us loans, and banks still didn't approve us for homes. So guess what? We were actually still poor. Actually, I'm going to lie. I'm sorry, I'm lying. We wasn't poor. We were po. Because we couldn't even afford the ore. So
what happened to the ones that actually were wealthy enough to buy homes? What happened to all their generational wealth? Where are those people?
Oh, well, that's a good question, and I'm glad you asked that. Because, it's very interesting how we actually did have black people throughout history that were millionaires. And even during that black exchange of the black stock market time, we had money. But guess what? Every time blacks were to surpass themselves and make money, all of a sudden, cities and stores would be destroyed by white people. And guess what? Because they called it a riot and not an epidemic, the insurance companies didn't pay any of those store owners or entrepreneurs money back for their insurance claims. Isn't that interesting? What do you think about that, huh, Ton?
Sounds like a sham to me.
Yeah, but yet we should not be upset about the reparations.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps and carry on.
Exactly. And you know what? Let's talk about the ancestors that we did have, because you don't even think about this. What if you go to work starting today, and starting today, you went to work for 12 to 18 hours a day and worked approximately 20 to 29,000 hours a year. And
sun up to sundown.
And all you got was a thank you and nothing else.
You didn't get no thank you.
Well, I'm trying to be polite.
Okay.
At least give them that much since they're white privileged anyway, right? But, you got a thank you. You didn't get a paycheck. You got a thank you. And that's all you got. You got room and board. But
no, you didn't.
Well, room and
Not all
board.
of them.
Well, room and board was
the majority of them didn't even have that.
You got to live in a farmhouse or something.
Don't believe the movies, but yeah.
so if you
a lot of them didn't even have shoes.
Exactly.
Or clothes.
So if you lived like that for approximately 40 to 50 years times 20 to 29,000 hours and never got paid, you don't think you would be a little disgruntled knowing that your grandkids, your great-grandchildren, your children, your children's children didn't have anything you can pass on to them? Don't tell me you wouldn't be upset. I can look right now. I can feel the anger in your breath if you had to be told. I mean, hell, think about it. COVID came and you were asked us to put a fucking mask on. And you were, oh my God, you're taking my rights away. So imagine how you would feel.
Who has rights?
Exactly. If you
rights.
You didn't get paid.
They talking about their civil rights.
Ah, shit.
Civil rights.
Social Security and Big Brother.
Those? I don't know who has those.
That's what I'm saying. They're always watching anyway. I mean, hell, you pay taxes every year, so what the fuck you talking about, right? But, we're not going to prolong on this and kid it like a dead mule because, yes, trust, we understand, and maybe you understand, or maybe you didn't understand. Maybe you didn't know that they didn't get paid. Maybe you didn't know they worked 16 to 18 hours a day. Maybe you didn't know that.
Longer if it was a full moon.
That's true. And
stretch it out.
And their daughters were raped and sold in front of them. Their brothers and sisters were taken away from them and sold like a piece of property to other people. Oh my God. Are you serious?
So the whole point of the reparations is to make up for that generational wealth that was lost and that was taken away unfairly. It makes up a lot of shortcomings just in general of the torture, the inhumane treatment. We could go on and on. Everybody knows, but everybody acts like they don't know.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, I understand. We're not asking for a lot. We're just asking for something. Everybody else got paid. The Asians got paid. The Jews got paid. I mean, even the Indians.
The fake Indians.
Got paid.
The Mongolians.
And just in case you need to know, people out there, please do me the favor of Googling the Dawes Roll. That's TheDawesRoll and the Dawes Act. And also
$5 Indians.
Go ahead and make sure and find out, because you probably didn't know. Guess what? The poor Indians that we read about in history and how they were taken away and their land was given and all that, did you know that they owned slaves too? I bet you didn't. And did you know that when they finally got their money, the government said to give it to them and their slaves, but then when their tribal Indians became a tribal government, they changed the policy and said, oh, I'm so sorry, slaves. We're just going to keep the money unless you can prove you're an Indian.
But who's the original Indians?
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, so that's another show.
So we're just going to leave that for you, but just Google the Dawes Act and just Google, did Indians own slaves? And guess what? You might understand a little much more about why we're just pissed off about the situations going on. Especially when we still got people not giving us jobs because of the color of our skin, not giving us promotions, telling us that we have to have our hair worn a certain way or we don't get the job, and also telling us we still got to pay higher interest rates on cars, home loans, and credit cards, but yet we're supposed to have equal rights. Yeah, more like equal bullshit, right? So let's move on. Let's talk about tech companies. Whoo, God bless America. 2023. You think it only gets better, but shit, it only gets worse. What do you guys think about tech companies, Tonton?
Well, they've already done all the layoffs, so there's that. And to me, it seems like it's the new, they're buying all these apartment buildings so you can go work for said company. And now the said companies are actually buying hospitals, so it's all in one. And that sound like a little institution to me?
Well, I mean, if you really think about it,
I mean,
Mr. Bezos, as I call him, Mr. Bezos, out of polite policy here in courtesy.
Antichrist.
Yeah. Anyway, he decided, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and make healthcare better for everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and buy Medical One. So now I can offer healthcare. So now you got Amazon offering you healthcare to help you, right? But at the same time to make a lot of money, because guess what? Yeah, Mr. Bezos makes a lot of money in shipping and loading, but guess what's more money than even shipping and loading? Pharmaceutical and medicine. So guess what? Who's not going to jump into that? I mean, hell, Bill Gates, Mr. Microsoft, got his Alliance Group. Oh, you didn't know about the Alliance Group? Well, you might want to go ahead and Google him. And he's just buying up tons and tons of land to go ahead and do agriculture and cows and make it so that all the food and everything that comes from his land is going to be offered to you through government donations. I wonder why.
Which doctor are they going to tell you to go to at Amazon? Which hospital are they going to tell you to go to? Medical One?
All right, there you go. And how much are they going to make off you every year when you go to that doctor? And, of course, you pay your little deductible, but they get...
They're going to get you on the front end. They're not going to pay you shit. You're going to get hurt. You're going to go to their doctor, so you're going to pay their doctors. And you're not going to eat right, so you're going to keep going to their doctors. So either way, whatever money you make there, they're going to get it on the back end.
And don't talk about the government giving them money to fund the doctors and to fund you. So guess what? If the government gives them money, that's less money the government can give you. But we're not going to go further than that. We're just going to let you use your brain because, we don't want to use 20% of it. So we need to kick the other 80% into supercharged, don't you think? Maybe the aliens might come say hello then if we actually think a little bit better and actually show intelligence. But that's just me.
How apartment bills going to work if you don't want to, you want to go on strike? Oh, you want to go on strike? Lockdown. They're going to lock your ass down like you're in prison. Put you in the hole, start an insurrection. Shoot, put them in the hole.
And speaking of aliens, I'm just going to be honest. Even though they're talking about how there are no aliens around, no UFOs, but you know what?
Everybody has videos from all over the world.
Exactly. And even me and Tonton was just walking around late at night because we had nothing to do, basically. And we just happened to look at the moon, which was looking quite nice. And all of a sudden, we thought we saw a star. But once we started to videotape that mother was moving. And that mother was glowing. But yet, there's no UFOs. I'm starting to say, hey, I think they want us to see them at the time, and they're just not ready to talk to us because clearly we're not ready to be talking to. That's just my personal opinion.
My international friends have been sending me in some videos and pictures, and I'm still waiting on some more to come in. So if y'all have anything or want to send us something, please do. We will check them out and let us know if y'all have seen anything because I'd be curious to know or hear any sounds. Because there's some crazy sounds in the skies.
Oh, yes.
Anybody seen any of those Sasquatches?
Or
those Sasquatches be a little curious.
I mean, and those aliens that don't exist, of course, right? And those reptilians that, never, ever walk around the earth.
That adrenochrome is real, man. They want that juice.
But you wonder why Elon Musk wants to send you to Mars. He's not going to Mars. No. He wants to send you to Mars.
Eat them first.
Mm-hmm.
Eat them first.
And let's not talk about the pyramids on the moon. And also, now they finally had classified documentation, unclassified, by the way, saying that when they had the first landing on the moon, the astronauts actually saw several UFOs chilling on the moon and were scared as shit that they were going to approach them, but they didn't. And then basically they just flew past them, which is why the flag actually moved, because there's no gravity on the moon.
No atmosphere.
So no atmosphere. But, you know, they didn't want to tell you about that. I just don't understand.
Groovy Star Trek sounds. It sounds cool in the movies, but no.
Why can't they just let us know that there's other people in other places? I mean, Jesus.
Well, that 7-year-old found that planet behind the sun. So how much money they send to NASA and to that telescope, that big ass telescope.
Yeah, or the Hubble
telescope. But a 7-year-old has to find it.
I mean, bro.
So let's just give the money to him. Like, obviously, he knows something that they don't.
Well, clearly, he's doing much more than those damn scientists are in NASA.
Damn 7-year-old. It's like, look, you're fine. You're done. You're done.
I mean, let's just think about it. The government goes at a slow pace, and what? They're always reactive, never proactive. But I'm sorry.
I feel sorry for the people in Ohio. We have to pray for them.
Oh, God.
They told the people just to stay there, like there's nothing wrong. All the fish are floating. Look. Use your head. If you see a mushroom cloud, you need to get your car and go whatever direction is opposite. Mushroom clouds are not your friend. Most people are not old enough to remember that movie The Day After Tomorrow. But look up nuclear weapons, atom bombs. Look, you see that shit? You need to run. I don't care what they tell you. Don't sit there and tell me you 200 miles. Run. Do not pass go. They are not your friend.
Well, you know, and there's no climate change. Remember, there's no El Nino. There's no El Nino. You know, there's never any kind. And don't talk about the HAARP machine. You know, that doesn't exist. That creates weather, right? Now, why would they do such a thing, right? But, you know, that's just theories. Conspiracy theories.
They already have 8-foot robots that can do flips. So, yeah. I don't want them knocking on my door to serve a warrant, okay?
And China's already got more robots and machines that's actually creating their own babies. So, I mean, where are we heading? I mean, where are we going? Not to mention we can clone, but yet we can't clone.
Robots are cool. AI is not cool, because if I have AI, I'm going to kill all you fools. I'm going to kill all you fools because you don't deserve to be here. You litter, you tear up everything, you trash. Why would I let you live? And tear it up for all of us. The AI robots will have more sense than us any day of the week.
Could you imagine an AI, human resource department, where they allow people who actually are experienced to get the job and not just give them a job because they're friends? Oh my God, the life that we could live.
Actually, the best qualified person.
Oh my God, the best qualified person.
And I would smooth them because I identify as a robot. I just want to let you know, going into this thing here, I am a robot through and through. And he's going to be like, you're not a robot. I'm going to be like, look, I don't know what planet you're from, buddy, but here, I'm whatever I want to be.
I will say this, though, and I'm just going to be honest with you. Humanity we may have, never. Humans we may be. But guess what? Servants we will forever be, because we serve the government, we serve the corporations. Hell, we serve our own fucking pets who don't do shit but drink, shit, and fuck up shit. And then we take them to the fucking hospital to get them fixed. And then when they die, we have to pay to cremate the motherfuckers. And guess what? What do they bring to our pockets? Not a goddamn thing.
What was your thing about the pets making them a dependent?
Well, yeah, one long time ago, in my long history, I tried to make pets to the point where we can actually claim them on our taxes, because, hell, we spend enough damn money on them.
Word.
You think we can get some of it back in income tax.
I know. At least get some home health for these old motherfuckers when they get old. I don't know.
You got to pay for their travel. You got to pay for their lodging.
Right,
you got to pay for their food.
You got to pay for plane tickets.
I mean, anything you do with these damn motherfuckers, you got to pay for. But yet, you can't claim them on their taxes. But there are some people, not going to mention some names, that have already passed away, celebrities, that did claim them on their taxes. Hell, they even willed their money to them instead of their own kids.
Right? That's crazy. I'd kill that dog as soon as they died.
God bless America. That's all I got to say.
Right? You can't fix stupid. No.
Hello on that. So, speaking of stupid, let's go into the thing that's really stupid right now.
What is that? Which one? There's too many.
Let's talk about something that will never change and is only getting worse, called relationships. What? If that even exists.
What is that?
So what do you think about relationships, Tan, if you can actually explain one?
I have no idea, because apparently these men thinking that you can text for some booty. Like, I don't know what planet they're from. They too lazy to even call now. They just text. Yeah, I don't know who has that much testosterone, or who has that much waste action that thinks that that's going to work, but whatever.
But what gets me, though, is, and I'll be quite honest with you, I'm very much of a gentleman, very much into romance, very much into artistic
Romance?
things.
What's that? I bet you need what's the Webster Dictionary? What's the definition of romance? Because I don't think these people know what that means anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a dying
We need
situation,
hold on, let me get the Webster's Dictionary definition of romance, because just so we're all on the same page, because romance is not the same as booty calls, or what's that movie, 50 Shades of Grey.
God, yeah.
Romance, a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. There's no mystery on Instagram. A quality or feeling of mystery, excitement, and remoteness from everyday. They went crazy when they had to be remote during COVID. So yeah, there is no romance. So what were you saying about romance?
Yeah, and it doesn't exist on OnlyFans, by the way.
Right.
But what gets me is I actually have a relationship, and the thing is, not only do I have a relationship, I have a poly relationship. So I actually live with 2 women who I love, and I actually have another one who's going to college to become a doctor. And I love each and every one of these women.
We got to do relationship, because I don't know if they know what that is.
Oh, God.
All right. The way in which 2 or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected.
Yes, that means mentally, emotionally, physically, educationally, and you actually have things in common.
The way in which 2 or more groups or people regard and behave towards each other. So just so we're all on the same page.
That means they actually give a damn about each other, if you don't understand that in layman's terms, not just want to fuck
and
them.
Help each other and not compete with each other. It is not a contest. If you're in a relationship, it's an equal partnership. It is not a contest. Whoever has more money, oh well, it's all going to the same house. I don't give a fuck where it's coming from. Thank you. Go get some more of that. Wherever you got that, go get some more. And so I can keep eating my ice cream and candy.
Well, you know what's really interesting is that I have 3 women who I truly love. The same, by the way. But I have not and never will have sex with any of these women.
Or met them in person. Just kidding. They're all in his head. Ha! Just kidding.
That would be interesting, though, right?
Well, you have to tell them what poly is.
Well, poly basically is where you have multiple partners that basically are in the same relationship with you as well as themselves, and we have what you call a closed poly relationship, because many people like to say they're poly, but it's basically an excuse to say, I want to go fuck this girl, this guy, this girl, this guy, this trans, this gender, and do everybody because I'm in an open poly relationship.
Right. There's a difference between swingers and poly. Let's not get that mixed up.
And unfortunately,
swingers are a free-for-all.
There you go.
Open season on that, tap that, whoever's ass is in the way. Poly is more of a committed. It's just like your husband and wife. It's just more people in the mix.
Exactly.
And in Canada, if you're in a poly relationship, everybody goes on that birth certificate, whoever's baby it came out of. So,
amen.
And it's more economical. And pretty much the women outnumber the guys 5 to 6 to 1. Everybody ain't getting married. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you know women, but right now you need to really think about yourselves. And these whole things about sugar daddies and gifting and bullshit is about to go really down the drains, because China is creating this thing called the artificial wife. And once they come out with this will be a woman that will be robotic, but will be able to please a man and actually learn to please a man. And wait, hold it, want to please a man. And then we'll leave him alone once they're done. And guess what?
She'll want to? You mean she's not going to refuse sex or use sex as a weapon?
Oh, exactly. And won't have to buy any gifts for her. No shoes.
No
jewelry.
What,
no hair.
Argue about where they're going to go eat?
Oh, yeah. And no nails. Oh, my God.
He's not going to have to wait for her to get dressed?
Oh, no.
Or do her hair and makeup?
Oh, no.
Oh. But
and
these girls are refusing sex as a weapon?
Exactly.
Oh, that's going to be a no contest.
And the price is going to be $60,000 to $100,000. And I hear you now. Oh, they're not going to want to pay $60,000 to $100,000. Honey, they buy cars for $60,000 to $100,000. You don't think?
Or a truck.
Exactly. More so a truck. You think they're not going to get a woman that's going to give them everything they want when they want, and cook for them, clean for them, and then leave them the fuck alone once they're done?
A guy version, though. That's all I care about.
They are working on a guy version.
Finally.
Actually. So you will be able to get your female or your male, and you can have it in your choice of race. Don't you love it?
I want each quarter of their body like a different race.
Oh, damn, that would be actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that, actually. Well, I've always wanted an Asian, but unfortunately, because I'm black, I'm just so terrible and horrible. So I guess I gotta
just
go.
follow you around everywhere.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and buy me an Asian robot, I guess. I mean, at least an Asian robot will give me what I want, and enjoy my intelligent conversations. By the way, so but hey, it is what it is, right?
I'll take one. That's the only way I'll be able to go out on a date.
I mean, and what gets me is. Elon Musk keeps telling everybody to have more and more babies, but you don't realize that we don't have enough food. And as Tauntaun said,
food shortage and making babies.
Exactly.
Sounds like a setup to me.
And also,
everybody's having babies except for white people.
You can't get married if you don't have somebody to marry to.
Everybody's having babies.
No.
Except for white people.
Well, yeah.
That's what he's talking. He's talking to his people.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm just trying to say also that let's be honest here. Back when I was in my 20s. It was a culture of 10 to 1 women. 10 to 1. That's 1 man, 10 women. Now it's 60 to 1. That's right, ladies. You are one of 60 to 1 man. If you tell him no, he got 59 more people to go to. Just think about that. Now, let's go on to the next thing, which is kind of interesting. I think we kind of peeked up on it, but those damn sugar babies. What the hell is a sugar baby, and what the hell do sugar babies know?
Everything that guys want. That's why they make money, so they can get them a hot chick.
But the problem is, do a sugar baby know what a sugar baby is? Because these damn girls don't know.
A sugar baby is just to be pampered.
No, but a sugar baby is a contract agreement where they give the sugar daddy something, and in response, in return...
And all they want is booty and arm candy.
They're offered something else. And these sugar babies that I used to have were sugar babies. I'm not a sugar daddy anymore, so quote unquote, I'm retired for all those looking.
That's because I said you're done.
And of course, I want to be done with the girls that's out here right now. Let me just tell you, okay? But I will say this. If you are trying to be a sugar baby, please understand that you have to agree on doing certain expectations for these men, and in return, they will agree to give you certain expectations back, and normally it's in a contractual agreement, which is normally a non-disclosure, so that it protects both of you. So if you're not doing that, then guess what? You're not a sugar baby.
What are they doing instead?
Oh, I guess what? They're just sucking people's dick, giving blowjobs, fucking, and asking for such things as a gifting policy. What the hell is a gifting policy? Gifting. What the fuck am I supposed to be gifting? It ain't Christmas, it ain't Thanksgiving, it ain't Easter, and it ain't your birthday every day.
Well, then you wouldn't go into those sites for the sugar babies then.
Well, I don't even... First of all, there's only one true sugar baby site, and I'm not going to give it out to you.
Well, they have sugar baby and they have seeking arrangements.
Well, yes, they do have... Why don't you just give it to them? Don't give them the sites. Good God, man. Now you're going to have these damn ignorant girls going on...
So they're probably looking for somebody too, so they get
going on a damn site.
Because they get all that goddamn money when they get here, so that's exactly where they're going to go.
Exactly.
Oh, I got this extra money. I'm staying at this 5-star hotel. Come on over here, little sugar baby.
Oh, God.
Little sugar baby. I got the Ukrainian money, baby.
It's amazing how cheap women are nowadays. And I hate to say that to y'all, but y'all are so damn cheap.
These men are living up under women, too. What do you call them? No. Just pathetic? The women you can call cheap. The men that are doing it, they just pathetic.
Yeah, they are. I mean,
what happened to... My balls are bigger than most men.
What happened to being a gigolo and actually being one? I miss the gigolos. They were good, you know.
A real man.
Yeah, the real ones, unfortunately. I don't know where they are exist. And what's up with this whole I'm a transgender pansexual, diosexual, demisexual, asexual? What sexual are you? Can you explain yourself in one word?
I don't want another fetish. Just tell me what you want me to call you by a name. I don't need to know anybody's fetish. I don't care if you're straight or gay. I don't need to know what your fetish is. Period.
Well, I will say one thing. Can you just be upfront and honest with people? And can you stop talking about how you need to take time before you meet in person? I tell you, these damn apps have screwed the whole world because everybody wants to talk on a fucking computer for days and weeks.
They can't even talk in person. You talk to them in person, they lose their fucking mind.
Oh, God.
It's like, what planet? Who have you been communicating with your whole life? You might as well fucking the damn primates can at least use damn sign language.
And I thought you went to school. I thought they taught you how to engage.
Oh, no.
But clearly they didn't. God bless
What
our
that
souls.
one girl say on that thing, Mario? What'd she say, Mario Kart?
Oh, my God. Yeah. she was a demisexual and said that she wants to meet people, have a good time, and play Mario Kart.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
22 years old? Really? Really?
Anyway.
But, and she was on Bumble, by the way, if you want to go find her. And you want to have games and play games with somebody, there you go. She's on Bumble for you, gentlemen and A-gamers. Oh, God. But, but I will say this. I really thought the world in the 21st century was going to be so much better, Tauntaun. I really thought that we was going to, engage into intelligence and
I'm ready to start communicating with my freaking mind because I'm tired of talking because you can say so much more faster, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. Maybe with a select few, but in general, most people can't read, so they ain't going to be talking with their mind. No telepathy going on.
Well, not to mention the history that we will never learn about as they're taking everything out the history books one and more. And they've been keeping shit away from us as it is.
Get that Tom's unfluoridated toothpaste.
Oh, God. I mean, let's just talk. You know what?
So we can talk with our minds, fools.
No need to go to school. You know what? And I'm sorry to say this,
right,
teachers.
because everything's a lie.
No need to go to school.
Just homeschool.
Just go ahead and go do a Google. Do us a favor.
Go to the library and read. Shit.
Just have Google open up a school. And just stay home and learn through Google.
Hell, they be changing stuff on Google.
I mean, but guess what?
Go to the library like everybody used to back in the day.
Well, surprisingly,
they
still exist.
Damn book.
I mean, how many of them still exist?
There's plenty.
Oh, God.
For now. They did close a lot in the past, but there's still plenty. And they do have a lot of good programs. So if you don't want to read to your kid, there's a fool in the library that will read to your fucking kids. Somebody will read to these little fools so they won't run around looking like idiots and can't talk. You ask them, you say, hello, little fucker, how you doing today? And they just look at you like a deer in headlights.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of home training you have. Teach these fools how to do something in life before it's too late.
And can you please...
And is that who you want to take care of your ass when you're old? At the hospital, talking about do not resuscitate. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh, God.
I mean, come on. Do something, please.
And can you please teach your kids to actually clean up behind themselves?
To do anything.
Have manners.
Wipe their ass. Start there. Tie their shoes. How come all these 8-year-olds don't know how to tie their fucking shoes?
Oh, my God.
Come on. Do something.
And there's such a thing as please and thank you.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Look it up, okay?
Not what? Huh?
Oh, God, Tommy. It just kills me. I just
Talk
don't
back
understand.
again. I will punch you in the next week.
I mean, really.
Judo chop, fucking clothesline. I don't care. That's why they get their ass beat at these damn daycares. I know you're not supposed to, but shh. Somebody need to whoop their ass because they ain't going to do what you tell them. Either you got to do what I tell you or you going to die, little motherfucker.
Well, I'm not going to lie now. I did not like
those
that.
Those are the ones that get left on the van. Come on now.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
because I'm tired of dealing with your ass. I told you to get off the van. Oh, you want to keep playing? Oh, well. Oh, yeah, I'm going to jail, bitch. But look, I told your ass to shut the fuck up, Tommy.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I hated getting my, I used to hate when I got whippings, but you know what?
Yeah, they didn't have to do it twice.
Yeah, maybe.
They didn't have to do it back to back.
Yeah, you got a point there. You messed up in.
You might wait a couple weeks before you get your damn ass whooping, but they ain't gonna tell you more than once.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna tell you more than once.
Okay. And you remember how back in the days when they used to whip you, they would go, I am going to whip you, and you ain't gonna do this again. It was like a fucking rap song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, but.
These kids clap back no matter what you say, they gonna clap back. And I'm like, I just have flashbacks from, no, that would not have happened in my lifetime.
Do you know as a kid?
You would have got beat up in a circle. Like if there was a group of adults and you did this, it would have been like a damn pinball game. No, ding, 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 ding.
Well, you know
grown folks are talking, get the fuck out of here.
What's interesting is there was actually some kids out there that called 911 on their own parents when they got whipped. I just could never see myself calling my parents and telling the police that to come get my parents because my parents gave me a whipping. Hell, my parents wouldn't allow me to get near that phone soon enough.
Right.
By giving me more of a whipping.
The cops would whoop your ass when you did that back in the day before they started all that other bullshit.
Well, yeah, back in the day. But then again, we don't want... Now, that's a whole nother subject we just don't want to get into because those protect... You know what? Can I just say one thing to all the policemen out there? Can you listen to me one? Can y'all go ahead and put that to protect and to serve back on your damn motor vehicle? Because you know what? It would really be nice if you were to do that for once in your damn life and get paid for it, for doing it. But it just
that is not their that is not their narrative. They were They were produced to hunt slaves, and that's what they're still doing today. There's nothing that's changed.
Yeah, and also, you know, whenever they have problems at home, they just go ahead and take it out on the fucking people in the city.
After they take it out on their wives first.
Well, yeah, of course, seriously. And their mistresses that they always have. And of course, those drug dealers that they basically control by getting a percentage of the pharmacies or art dealers
did you see the
on
one
the
cops?
street.
They were cleaning up. They were doing that. You know how you go into the house to look for evidence? Oh, shit. They were... This watch is mine. She put all that shit, and dumb bitch didn't turn off her damn camera.
Oh.
So you know they all fucking do that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on. Like, they're not going to notice when they go back in their house.
Exactly.
That their Rolex is, that their purse, all that's not... How can you be that? And you're that hard up?
Yep. Exactly.
You're going to go down over some goddamn watch.
And you know, they tell you they got $20 million in drugs, but actually they probably got $30 million in drugs because $10 million stayed with them. I mean, who's actually there?
Cahoots. How can you have all the cops that you're with go down? I'm not going down for your dumb ass.
Yeah, and why is it cops never retire?
Over some used stuff, too? Over used goods?
Yeah. Not to mention, just remember this. When a cop retires, they normally retire on 60 to 75, if not 80,000 a year. So explain to me how they got homes that are worth $500,000. Just saying.
Right.
But, you know, and taking these nice trips.
My income if I can too. Shoot.
I mean, God, you know, go to Miami, go to California.
What is this? The jobs based on race. I know I've worked at a lot of places. They like to hire based on race, and how many of those places are out of business because their race-based hiring methods? Who was stealing from them?
Yeah. Well, you know.
I'm like, thank you.
I just feel like the world should be getting better and not worse. You know, just remember, it's 2023, gentlemen and ladies. Can we kind of survive to get to 2024?
We're all the same. We're all one race, the human race. They got you in the slave mentality, got you fighting war that don't exist between the races, while your ass is going to work trying to just basically survive. You got to fucking sell cookies because your kid has cancer. And every other third world country has national health care, but we're the richest country in the world, and that company can't afford to pay. They spend that much money on their damn toilet paper.
And you got to work from age 21 to 70? Really?
How many people you know still alive? Everybody I know done had a stroke at 30.
I mean, come on, man. Even celebrities are kicking the bucket around 84 and 90 now.
I know damn well I'm not working till that. I stopped working when I went crazy, so I got out of the Matrix. Everybody should go crazy. Free your mind.
You know what?
How's that song go? Free your mind.
It would
the
be nice.
rest will follow.
Yes. But, you know, I will say this. They're going to make all drugs legal probably within the next 2 years. And I hear you now. You're all getting excited. Oh, my God.
LSD and shrooms are already legal in a lot of places.
Yeah, but think about this.
So think about that when you're on the road and that dude's just driving crazy. He probably thinks he's on a roller coaster.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? If they're going to make it all legal, are they doing it to help you or to hurt you?
And what are these people really shooting at? If you're on shrooms or LSD, what are you shooting at? You don't know what these people are thinking when they're out there doing these mass shootings now because it's legal.
Exactly. So just something to think about.
But you in jail for life for weed. You don't wish weed had been legalized when you see what this LSD and Trank. They got Trank now, which is a new version of Flocka, but they just changed the name. Have you seen that Trank?
No.
You're just a zombie off hunch. I don't even know how you even get anybody to buy Trank. You say, "Are you on Trank, sir?" They got holes in their skin you can put your fingers in. And they're just slumped over like zombies. No, you cannot sell me Trank because I just saw that fool right there. Anyway, but yeah, you're going to wish weed had been legalized a long fucking time ago because they would sit their ass down somewhere. But now you're going to legalize LSD and shrooms. Good luck out there, people.
And
good luck.
And I've got one more thing I want to say personally because I feel I need to say this as a man to all the men out there. And I know you're going to hate me for it, but guess what? It's about damn time somebody speaks up for it. I'm tired of all you damn men going out there flabbergasting and flirting with all these damn women. But then once you become a father and you get a damn daughter, everything changes. Who are you to make changes when you decided to go fuck these other father-daughters, but all of a sudden because you're the father and you have a daughter, you can't let these guys do the same thing to your daughter? I'm just going to say one thing. You ought to be a damn shame of yourself. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it like that. Damn hypocrites.
Oh, I tell guys all the time when they come up with me with that bullshit. I'm like, whatever you just said to me, let's call your mom on three-way. Say it again. And if she says that's cool, I'll do whatever you just said to me.
Oh, damn. I like that. That's pretty good. I'm going to use that one myself. Well, okay.
I haven't had anybody call their mom yet. I said, is that how your dad pulled your mom?
Yeah. Well, I remember one time I had a friend of mine, and we're no longer friends, though. And he was talking about a girl. And I said, can I do me a favor? Say exactly what you said about that girl, but call your wife and say it to her first. And he looked at me and said, but that's my wife. I said, no, but she's still a female. But I'm just saying, let's respect each other for once. Let's actually do things equally, not just based on a racial situation, but also based on the gender situation. Hell, just based on the fucking humanity scientific generation. Can humanity exist?
Can we all just get along?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that ain't gonna happen. I think we have a better chance of being attacked by zombies.
And some chemtrails, I tell you, make everybody act a little iffy.
Oh, God bless America, and God bless our souls, and God bless the aliens when they finally get tired of our dumb asses.
I'm gonna hook up with them Palladians and the Anunnaki. Yeah, I already called them a few weeks ago. I told them, they can chill at my house, and then they're gonna come to your house for a few days to check out the lake and stuff.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right.
So let's tell them about these. I hear you got some other podcasts you be doing because you like them Jamaicans on Living Cutler. That's what I heard. He got him 15 jobs.
Well, let's just say it like this. We're going to have a couple of podcasts. So the best way you can do this is just go to getupradiomedia.com. That's getupradiomedia.com. That way, not only can you catch this podcast that we love doing, of course.
I'm negative.
And you just fucking deal with it. But we also will have the other podcast you can check out because you know what?
Let's talk. What's that one about?
Well, Let's Talk is basically about having Mr. Alan Cousin, give you the positive opportunities in life and helping you to inform yourself about what you can do to make yourself a better you and actually have a good life. And hey, even be living life like me.
You living la vida loca, all going on. What you be on them helicopters and shit? I be hating on you. I be like, I don't even click because I be like, man, fuck that man. Fuck him. Hey. I want to go on a helicopter too.
I'm just taking care of my women, giving them a good life and a good time. That's all, okay? Don't be a hater.
What, that's how them polyamorous relationships roll?
I mean, bro.
Y'all all be getting the ball?
Let me tell you.
What?
Poly gives you a better life.
Where y'all going this year for New Year's, you said?
We're going to Australia.
What?
Yeah, Sydney, Australia for about 7 days to do a New Year treat. But, hey, it's New Year's, right?
Sounds like that's gonna be a good day. And what's this daily dose of shit about?
Oh yes. Daily dose of shit is just Alan Cousin, just giving you a daily dose of shit because I'm actually just telling you what I'm thinking about while I'm on the fucking toilet. And you know what? It's amazing when you're sitting on a porcelain little throne.
Yes, you can get a lot done on the porcelain throne.
I will honestly say,
yes,
I do get a lot done.
First, when you wake up, is a good time to start getting stuff done. You do your little exercises, and you think. And then you write down whatever you're thinking about, and then you go back to doing your exercises. And that at least that's what I do. I just go back and forth for a couple of hours doing that kind of thing.
But I myself, I would like to get a bidet. I think I would like to have is it a bidet or bidet?
Bidet. Oh, yes, that's what you need because these motherfuckers be hoarding the damn toilet paper. And that attachment's only like $3. I keep forgetting. That's what I meant to get.
I need to order
It's only like $3 or $5 because I've already looked it up a long time ago because that's what I do with my free time.
And in case you didn't notice, ladies and gentlemen.
And they got the heater. They got the heated ones too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would never get off the toilet then. I would just basically do my podcast.
If you have IBS like some people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because then they'll save your booty hole. It will save your booty hole from being torn to shreds.
Well, I will say, there was a time when I could just eat anything, but now those jalapenos have told me no.
Oh, yes, and the day would just be like,
I mean, yes.
So fresh and so clean.
Oh, yes. Do you know one of my girls have the nerve, though? Every time I go visit her at school, she actually gave me this thing called poopery. What the hell is poopery? Well, you got to spray the toilet before you go take a shit.
Oh, I guess it's kind of a proactive to the funk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, oh, okay, so I got to spray something before I go take a dump so I can make sure the toilet smells better. Anyway, so as you can tell, we had a lot to talk about today. As you can tell, we were very much negative about it. And you know what? If you like it, that's fine. If you don't listen to us next time. But here we are, as always, on I'm Negative, so deal with it. And we'll, of course, be talking next Saturday and probably every Saturday. So feel free to join us at getupradiomedia.com. If you want to email us, feel free to email us at letstalk@getupradio.com. And feel free to even ask if you want to actually be interviewed by us, or hell, join us and you can tell us what the fuck you're negative about, because trust me, every one of us is fucking negative right now. So anyway, thanks for listening. And Tauntaun, what's your last words to them before we cut the air off here?
Go to my Get Up Radio page on Facebook. Check out some t-shirts we got for sale. Thanks for listening. And, of course, be kind. Ciao.
And remember this. There's idiots everywhere. Just keep smiling, okay? They don't change.
Thanks for listening to I'm Negative, so just deal with it podcast with Tauntaun and Mr. Dupoint, who gets straight to the point. If you'd like to be on our show, suggest a topic, or share your story, please email us at momentousevents@aol.com. Always remember that idiots are everywhere, so just smile and ignore them.